Hey y'all, what's up with y'all? How y'all doing today? Hope your spirits is good. God bless y'all. Pray, pray, pray. Talk to God. Build your relationship. This video I recorded March 12th, and today is the 30th. So yeah, it's kind of late, but I'm uploading a video right now, so I don't know if this one gonna even come out today, but that's not important. On this day, it was raining, and I was like, I want something warm, easy, quick. Took out some spaghetti noodles, chicken breast, and boom, came up with some mama chicken soup. Mama chicken spaghetti soup. No. Put it together. It was delicious, by the way. We messed it up. I just want to come to talk to the people who, this is not for the people who got it all together, who know everything, who don't need no help, no assistance. This is for the people that's struggling with themselves, with day-to-day activities, obligations, responsibilities, whatever the case may be. We got to get into the point where we push ourselves to the limits and some more. Haven't been recording, been doing a lot of other stuff, and honestly, I feel drained at times. Some of the energy is mine, some of it's not. I just sit back and reflect on how far I came in life and actions and dealing with people. And during this time of isolation, sometimes I have those days where I'm anxious to get to the next level or meet like-minded people. And then there's the other days where I'm just comfortable and content and resting in the peace. You get so much peace when you learn to focus on you and yours. I used to be one of them people that felt like I needed people around to have fun. I needed people around to feel validated. I need people around to function. And that is far from the truth as of now. It could be older age, it could be maturity, it could be a number of things. But for the most part, this peace I found, even through issues, this peace I found came straight from God. And I know it did because I never had this sense of peace ever in life. We take things for granted that we need to cherish all the time. Like we literally need to cherish everything and be mindful of how far we came. I don't know why we have these expectations that life is going to be good all the time, or we're going to get everything that we want and everything is going to happen how we want it to happen, when we want it to happen. This sense of control that we just don't have. And we go through trials and tribulations, we go through life, and we make plans. And then when the plans don't work out, we feel like a failure, or we feel like we're unable to accomplish goals. We're unable to succeed. But that's far from the truth. Have y'all ever took the time to just think like maybe my plans don't align with God's plans? Maybe the vision I see for my life is not the vision that God have for my life. Now, God has led me far from where I used to be, and I still have even further to go. In that, I try to embrace everything to the best of my ability. Let me scratch that, and I try. I embrace everything to the best of my ability. And sometimes I still don't get it right, even with God assistance, with God leadership, with God guidance, because I allow my flesh, or how I used to think formerly, to interfere with where I'm at right now and what I got going on. At the beginning and the end of the day, I know that I want better for my life. I need better for my life. I'm striving for better for my life. And so I keep that first. And in that, I get distracted. I get pulled in to lustful situations. Temptations get to me. And At first, I used to feel like I just can't get it right. I'm not going to get it right. It's not going to happen. But that's because I had this false expectations thinking that, oh, as long as I develop a relationship with God and talk to God and pray and attend church, I'm going to be cool. And it's way more work than that. And so I see a lot of stuff happening in the world on TV, on social media, day-to-day life. I see a lot of things going on that's just not right. Like back in my days growing up, all this stuff was forbidden. Like you would never get caught in these situations that's being glorified and being normalized nowadays. Like it's sickening to how things is playing out. But the most sickening part of the situation is that how many people follow these things that's just not normal, that's just not right, that's just not life. I can post a video and talk about this person, that person, the third, with a lot of drama, with a lot of negativity, and it's gonna go up just based on the strength that I'm giving the people what they want. But when you step outside the box and you do something a little different, you have people that pulls you in. Some people pull you in with their words, with their action, but something that we sleep on a lot is people pulling you in spiritually. They tap into your energy. They try to tap into your energy. They try to just discombobulate you by any means necessary. And sometimes them people come in the form of your lover, your mate, your kids, your parents, your friends, your family, your associates, your surroundings, your community, workplace, church, gym, the club, the park. These people come and they pull at your energy, and then they sit up there and have low expectations for you, have low standards and morals for you, and they try to convince you that this is who you are, this is what you're going to be, projecting their energy of how they think of you, how they feel on you and you. And sometimes it corrupts us. Sometimes they interfere in what we think about ourselves and what God said it was and who we are. And we got to stop allowing these distractions to partake into our life, and the comparisons that just gets me to the core. How you can include somebody into what you got going on in hopes to assist them, support them, uplift them, and the whole time they trying to pull you down, the whole time they trying to break you, the whole time they trying to make you fall. They would sit up there and want to try to put you in an illusion, to blindfold you and let me lead and follow me, and they make you fall into a ditch. And by the time you realize you've fallen, it's already too late. Now you got to pick yourself up. And so a lot of people, including myself once upon a time, was scared of failure. But if you never fail, how would you know that you're doing something right? How would you know to get it right? Like, how would you know to improve? How would you know what you need to improve if you never hit failure, if you never hit rock bottom? Through all my circumstances and situations I've been experiencing in life, I know that it's all been a part of the greater plan. Being tested day after day after day, being tested in areas that I never even knew existed, being tested by people that I extend myself to. The hardest thing is to pursue the path during them tests, because it's like you moving forward, but the world, sometimes it could be your own self, the flesh, try to stop you. And even though I take full accountability of me and my actions, I was having a conversation with someone the other day who I got mixed feelings about. Somebody I didn't know, I seen in passing a few times, but we was having a conversation. And in that conversation, I realized that, you know, it's okay for me to change my perspective on how I approach situations or how I handle situations without feeling like I'm giving in to somebody BS. God tells us to love our neighbors like we love ourselves. That's the hardest thing for me. That's the hardest thing, because it be those same neighbors that try to pull you into traps, that try to just distract you, that try to interfere with what you got going on. And I'm learning, the older I get, the less people know about you, the more they prey on you, the more they pick at you, the more they try to get you out of your zone and out of your element and trying to like put you in a messed up situation. And if we keep falling for the okie dokie, it's going to keep on happening the same way every time. And for me, I want to be the best that I could be for God, to myself, to my children, to my loved ones, to the people that matter to me the most, and most importantly, to anybody, everybody that I come in contact with. I want to be the one who make changes that's going to be suitable for everybody, not just for me and my loved ones in our comfort zone, but for everybody. And chasing joy, chasing peace, to have it all the time is something that I need and something that I want. And I know that I can't keep on allowing my fleshly desires to interfere with what I got going on, or to interfere with God's plan for me, because I'm well aware that my plans are not aligned with God. In getting on that track, getting on the right track to make it all make sense, to me, is the most important thing right now. I don't care what's going on in celebrity world. I don't care what's going on in the political world. I don't care what's going on down the street. I don't care what's going on next door. My position is to make sure that I don't involve myself in the things that's frivolous and don't serve my higher good, or don't have no space in my life. And so I love y'all, and I want y'all to just do the best that you could do for you. Don't compare yourself. Ain't no competition out here. Compete with the old person you was. Do what you need to do to stand on all 10 to make sure that you accomplish the things that you need to accomplish, like the day to day. Pay your rent, pay your bills, clean your body, clean your house, clean your clothes. The important things that's overlooked. Don't worry about who got the latest Louis Vuitton, who got the latest Camaro, who got the latest Benz, who got the latest Tesla truck, who got the biggest chain, who got the biggest earrings, who got the biggest diamond ring. It's the simple things that really matter, and it's the simple things that's going to level us up, as long as we're willing to accept it for what it is and stop feeling like we inadequate or we unable to do the things that we see others do. That envious, jealous spirit, it's not going to do nothing but keep you down. And while you sitting up there watching somebody else pocket watching, or just watching them visually and see what they got going on, you're going to fool yourself. God bless.